Welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm Tom Connolly, your local leadership coach. So last time I told you about my dad and his encouragement to give max effort to everything you do in life. That can get to be downright overwhelming because there's a lot to do between work, home, kids, soccer, gymnastics, church, and just living. It is, but I will tell you, in my experience, leaders get more done. That's because leaders use time well. Leaders recognize that time is their most significant and most limited resource. They also acknowledge that they can't control time, but they can prioritize events and organize resources to accomplish their goals. Likewise, they recognize that every challenge is not a crisis, and every event isn't urgent. We can control our response. You see, time management is not about doing more things, but doing more of the critical things. My definition of time management is prioritizing and ordering events to utilize the time available in the best pursuit of my goals. So leaders get more done by doing what's important. First, by prioritizing and organizing. To make sure their people understand, they communicate using the appropriate assets and the most effective methods. Now, having the World Wide Web in your pocket with email and text and phones can be a great tool, but it can also distract you from what's important. You can spend the whole day just managing your device and accomplishing very little, and much less of what's important. And your people are taking their clues from you, to include your kids. So, more so, over-reliance on your devices limits your critical thinking skills and the context provided by that right side of your brain. So figure out what's important. Do that first. Organize the resources you need and communicate the plan to your team, whether that's your family or your team at work. If you can do that, present the plan, communicate it in person, it will be more precise and better understood. Then establish how you will use all those fancy tools, email and everything else that you have in your pocket, to report back with the appropriate method, text, email, phone, or in person. Remember, communication is a two-way street, and life is a team sport. As such, leadership requires cooperation and collaboration. And we'll talk about that next time. I'm Tom Connolly. Remember, all things are possible with prayer and heavy deadlifts.